let's go. Peace. Alright, peace, 13 love. 13 hours, 13 respect, rise up, fly, stay true like the Nazarene, obey. Alright, so, you know, I be having a lot of shit on my mind, and my own thoughts about certain things. It's reality that we dealing with. And so, you know, I was talking to a good friend of mine, and we was having a discussion, and I was breaking down to him how, like, you know what I'm saying, the psyche that we were in as children when certain, you know, things took place that were, like, very traumatic. I don't want to give any energy to that right now because it's past and it's already past that. So, you know. But y'all know what I'm talking about. It was a specific time in 2001 that happened. Something happened that it changed the course of a lot. And so when I was breaking it down to him, I was showing him how it changed the course of the world. And it wasn't necessarily because of how the adults of that time were affected by what took place. It was more based on how the children were affected by that place. So when we were growing up and this stuff happened, I was like 5th grade, and I was breaking it down to them how, like, you know, everybody was like, you know, we didn't want to admit it because we was keeping up our poker face, you know, and we did a great poker face, but everybody was like kind of, you know, terrified because it was this was something that hadn't happened in our time, in our lifetime before. And so it took a long time for a lot of people to even really get comfortable back traveling. Now, if you're someone who's into conspiracy theories and things like that, then you have come across the information talking about how we know that actually that whole event actually took place, and it could be seen as even though it was very unfortunate to the people that passed, it could be seen as this was a big version of a giant, like, manipulation tactic or a psychological tactic or spell that was put on the people to make them more compliant to certain things. Which is why we're in the space right now where you have so many people just willing to do what, you know, other organizations and corporations say. Because ever since that event taking place, a lot of people found security in the programmings and protocols that was given to us by, you know, the society's rulers. And so innately and subconsciously we automatically put certain entities at a higher regard of our own safety as individuals. And so by allowing them to do that, a lot of us will lull to sleep feeling that our safety could be trusted in the hands of these set entities. You feel me? And so they use this tactic to even get us to the point now where you will have people fight themselves to prove something for someone else. Now, let's bring it back to 3D. On the 3D level, this can be seen as a good thing, because as if a person was, you know, responsible or the inventor or of a set like idea, way of life, invention, like rather, you know, like you know, car or something like that, or whatever it may be, that brought him enough energy and enough attention that he didn't have, or she didn't have to speak of their greatness because other people do, we see that as a good thing. And we also see that person as being humble, because they're not boasting on their abilities, gifts, and traits, but they are actually allowing themselves to stay in a position where they're more free. So, you know what I'm saying? They're not saying, they're not creating something like, yeah, I'm the best of time, I'm God, I'm the God, you know what I'm saying? Which is a title that is very hard to uphold, because to receive a title like that, which the etymology of the word God is landlord, ruler of the land. You know, this is what people get. That's why they get lost when they try to tell you that God, Jesus is God, but God is not Jesus. They get confused because they don't understand that God is just a title. God is actually not only a title, it's a plural title. It actually represents many gods. Many as in micro, and many as in various. You feel me? But that's when you really get into your science and your magic and understanding gematria and the art of deduction, and how to exalt, and how to, you know, exalt something, and then at the same time be able to get rid or kill or let go of something. The art of deduction. Exalting will be gematria, adding upon something. You can do gematria with numbers, but they do gematria with words. Actually, there's a website you can go put in what is the gematria for anybody name or something like that, and they'll give you the number sequence representing that. But their number sequences are representing symbols that's representing a specific angle that you as a spirit have used to create an image for people to actually see. Bro, I'm good at this shit, man. Y'all leave me alone. And I'm telling you, the more I come back inside of self, it's only gonna get more pure, more raw. Now, you can say raw. I'm talking about that raw. From the root, from the gut, make you feel it. That's a whole nother story, don't mind me. Don't mind my mind. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, he likes to talk. I just like to talk. That shit, you feel me? But anyway, because I gotta be careful how I say things, because people hear things and they start being like, oh, that's crazy. He's good song. But you know, everybody has multiple versions of themselves, but you don't think about it.